Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to show you in my portfolio and show you some changes that I made. So I sold something and I also spent a little bit of money, but not a lot of money. And I also got some things in my mind I want to share with y'all and see what you think about it. So let's record the screen on my phone and I'll show you my account. Bam. All right. So here we are in my Charles Schwab account. I'll refresh it. So right now, this is 8:15 in the morning here in China. This is Friday morning. So if you're in America, Thursday night for you. Happy Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was yesterday. So anyway, let's look at this portfolio. Coney, 1,410 shares. So I bought a little bit of Coney. Misty, 320 shares. We've got Tesla, 120. Did y'all see that big $1.22 dividend Tesla announced? That's nice. I wish I had more. Ulti, 2,100 shares. And you can see I no longer have any NVIDIA in this portfolio. So what happened? My average cost on NVIDIA was like $24.37. And NVIDIA came down to like $24.50. And I only had like $600 in it. It was like 23 shares only, right? So that $600 was only getting me $23 a month in dividends. And just like I was just thinking, like, if this thing goes down, the same thing like happened to me with Coney, right? I thought I got a good deal on Coney and it just dropped down to like $11. And I was like, I don't want to go through all that again. I'll just let it go down there to a price that I really like before I buy it, instead of just buying it, like $24 just because it went down a little bit and think I got a deal. So I decided to sell out of that. And the reason being, like I said, $600, it was giving me $23 a month. If I put that $600 in, say, Ulti, for example, right, $600 would be 60 shares, right? And not 23 shares. And Coney pays usually close to $1. So that $600 could get me $60 a month instead of $23 a month, right? So I get more money by putting my money over there instead of NVIDIA. So I decided to do that. So you can see I got 2,100 shares of Coney now. I took that money out of there and I used some of my other cash I had laying around on the side and bought 100 shares of Ulti. So right now, that leaves me with $6,205 in cash that I still need to put in here somewhere. So, and I don't want to buy Tesla because, here, let me show you this. On my cost average, look, Tesla, my average cost is $11.75. So even after the big $1.22 dividend, Tesla's like $15.22 right now. It might go down to like $14 or something. It's still going to be way above my cost average. So I don't want to average up that much. So I'm going to hold off on Tesla. So I can really put some money into Coney. You can see Coney, but it's only down 14 cents below my cost average, not much. So I don't want to put too much in it at that price. I want it to come down a lot more first. Ulti is $1.89 below my cost. So I can definitely buy more Ulti and bring this $11.89 down even more, which would be great. So let's look at some other options that I was looking at that I want to share with you. So I have a watch list here, and I got it broken up into weekly and 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, etc., right? So I was checking out how much money I can get for 100 shares of something. But here's the caveat or the catch. I want to buy 100 shares for $1,000 because we all know, like, for example, Ulti, if I get 100 shares of Ulti, it's basically $100 a month. And it's only going to cost me $1,000 pretty much. Or somewhere around there. So I was looking at some of these, what I can buy for cheap. So let's check out on week one. On week one, the only one I can get 100 shares of with $1,000 would be Crash, right? 100 shares would cost me $832. But Crash's last dividend was only 37 cents. So I'm going to spend $832 to get $37 per month. Not a great deal. Nothing else here really. OARC will cost me $10.89 to $1,000, $1,089 to get 100 shares. But again, that's only going to give me $46 a month. So again, not a great deal. So let's move on. On week 2, what do we have for cheap? Let's see. Only Murni. Murni's the only one I can grab for about $1,000. Actually, 100 shares of Murni, you can see there, would cost me $571. So for $571, I would get $40 a month. So it's still better than Nvidia. $40 and there's less money and get $40 instead of 23, and it's week 2. So it would still be paying me more than Nvidia was paying me for the same amount of money. Not bad, but I don't really love Murni that much. Let's check out week 3. Week 3, fiat. I can get 100 shares of fiat for $886. In fiat, that $886 or 100 shares, based on the last dividend, would bring me $72 a month. So not bad, but it's the inverse, and we also know with the Trump thing going in there, and they're kind of pro crypto, and crypto is expected to boom. Do you really want to go inverse on crypto right now? In my opinion, I don't think it's a great idea. So maybe that's not a good one for me. Alti, $10. So 100 shares would cost me $1,000. And the last dividend of Alti was 83 cents. So it's $83 a month. So that's not too bad. AMDY, 1160. So I couldn't get 100 shares. I would only get less shares. Maybe $69 worth for $1,000. Nothing else there. Let's check out week 4. Week 4. Oh, AIYY, $979.78. So 100 shares will cost me $978. And AIYY last payment was 85 cents. So that would give me $85 a month for 100 shares. And AIYY just signed a partnership with Microsoft, actually. Microsoft and Azure they're partnering together. They've already signed the agreement and the partnership, so that should be some positive news for AIYY, which could really boost their company. So this one seems pretty good as well. So that's really my only 2 good options that I think is AIYY and Alti as far as like having a good position goes. I mean, I could buy Murni and get more than I was getting with Nvidia, but Murni isn't really that good. I mean, of a company, I don't think they have a lot to offer. But maybe I don't know. I don't know much about Moderna, to be honest with you. But I do know AIYY just signed the contract with Microsoft, and that's finalized. That's already in the works now. Not the signing. The signing's already happened. They're already working together now. So that's good news for AIYY. And we all know Alti is heavy on crypto stuff, like Coinbase and MicroStrategy and Mara, all these crypto mining plays and stuff like that. They're big on that, so that should be positive for them too. So I really got 2 options here. AIYY or Alti look like the best places to pick up 100 shares every time I get paid. So what do you guys think? What do y'all think? Should I just keep going heavy on the Alti, or should I move over to AIYY? Not move over, like sell out of Alti, but should I start a new position in AIYY to get more bang for my buck? The downside to this is, we'd call it a downside, but AIYY is in Group D, which means they would pay me the same time as Misty. So I would have 2 Group D pairs, Misty and AIYY together. And then Group C, I have Alti and Coney together. And then like my first week, I got a little bit of Tesla, not much. And second week, I have nothing now because I got rid of Nvidia because the price is too high and it's not a lot of bang for buck at the moment. So, yeah, that's the only downside, is I would have more at the end of the month and less at the beginning of the month. So my portfolio might grow slower because I'm waiting a long time for the money to roll in. So it all comes in at one time pretty much. So that's the only thing, the only downside really. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all on the next video.